What's up, YouTubers? This is your boy, Big Metroid Fan 12, coming to you with another video game review. And in this review, I'm going to talk about the game NHL 2003, which was released on the Xbox, GameCube, and PlayStation 2 by EA Games and EA Canada. And NHL 2003 is pretty much based off of the 2002 NHL season where the Detroit Red Wings pretty much defeated the Carolina Hurricanes for the NHL for the Stanley Cup championship. And essentially, the main menu consists of play now, game modes, NHL cards, options, and EA Sports extras. Now, essentially, play now is essentially the exhibition mode where you pick two teams and essentially play a game and stuff like that. And the default teams are essentially the Red Wings and the Hurricanes as they face each other in the Stanley Cup Championship. And and once you pick your teams, you can go ahead and go to the game settings and where you set the difficulty with easy, normal, hard, and expert, and you set the time limit 5, 10, 15, or 20 minutes. And pretty much adjust the penalties, fights, along with turning on and off the offsides, icing, injuries, and stuff like that. Now with the game modes, it has play now, franchise, playoffs, and international. With franchise, you either start a new franchise mode or load the one that you're using and everything. And essentially, what you do is like set the season length, whether it's 29, 58, or 82 games. Set the playoff series, whether it's a one game elimination, best of three, best of five, or best of seven, along with some other things. Um, Pretty much you can set the settings with the trading deadline, overtime, loss, starting roster, and things like that. And once you do all that, all you have to do is pick your favorite team, whether they're from the Eastern or Western Conference. You know what I'm saying? And once you go through all that, you pretty much view the calendar, stuff like that, team reports and stats central and stuff like that from the menu, and play it throughout the season and try to be the Stanley Cup champions. Now with the playoff mode, you essentially like the franchise mode, pick new or low playoffs, and pretty much you like with franchise, you set the time limits and stuff like that, and determine the length and everything, and pretty much. Of course, the playoff tree is set up like the how the NHL playoffs is now, and even back then. And it's like you will see once you pick a team, like say, like Columbus or Detroit, it will show all the teams that's going to be there. But if you pick one of the teams that were actually in the playoffs, like say Carolina or Detroit, the essentially all of the teams that were in the play who were actually in the playoffs will be the default teams and stuff. And then once you pick your team, it'll show pretty much the menu and stuff like that, which is set up pretty similar. Not just similar, it's pretty much the same thing as the franchise mode. Now, with the international mode, you're essentially playing as one of the Olympic hockey teams and everything, and you like pick one of 12 teams and everything, and the default teams are like Canada, Sweden, Russia, Finland, Ukraine, Belgium, USA, the Czech Republics, and like three more teams and stuff. But you can play as other teams too, like Japan or Italy and stuff. And you can also play as one of the NHL teams, you know what I'm saying, like Minnesota or Chicago. Though with the NHL card, it has stuff like task lists, card book celebration, Easter eggs, and profile. Now, with the card books, it's where you buy and view the digital NHL cards that's provided by the company Tops and everything, and you buy Tops and you buy the cards within the game by pretty much essentially like playing one of the modes, whether it's play now, playoff modes, or franchise and stuff. And once you complete certain tasks like score the first goal or win three straight face off and stuff like that, you pretty much gain points. And essentially, once you get a certain amount of points, you buy specific cards that's worth a certain amount and stuff. And and with the task list, there's a whole lot of tasks that you have to do and complete. You know what I'm saying? So it seems like it increases the replay value of NHL 2003 to motivate you to give you incentive to play more. You know what I'm saying? And pretty much with the task list, it's pretty much consistent with the difficulty that's in NHL 2003, and each difficulty has 4 levels, like 1, 2, 3, and 4, and in each level has a certain amount of tasks for you to complete. Of course, with each difficulty, the tasks are more difficult to do than others. You know what I'm saying? If you're not familiar with NHL 2003 as far as playing in is concerned. Now, celebrations, you essentially select different celebration animations for different players and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And you can like for example with the GameCube conversion, you press X, A, and the B buttons for to pick like 3 different celebration animations and stuff like that. And with the Easter eggs, you pretty much put stuff within the games that you play to for people to spot while you're playing the game and stuff. And the Easter eggs consist of stuff like from big heads to deep voice and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And with the profile, it's like you can edit, create, and delete or load a profile that you have. Now with the options, this is where you essentially like create a player, put together a custom team, set the rules, view the roster, stuff like that, all the boring stuff that you associate with options and stuff like that. Now, it also has connected to the EA Sports Extra and the credits. With the behind the scenes stuff, it's pretty much show you how the interview people who made the game, and if they talk about the different aspects of it, like the gameplay, the animations and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And with the with the credits, of course, this just shows the name of the people that was working under EA at the time, who was responsible for putting NHL 2003 together and everything. And the franchise part, it is the it's the trailers for NFL Madden 2003, NBA Live 2003, and Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2003. Now, as far as the graphics and design goes, they're pretty good. You know what I'm saying? With some pretty good color palettes. You know what I'm saying? I do like the designs of the arenas that each team plays in and stuff like that. Now, the controls and gameplay are pretty good, and the pace is really fast. That's something that I've enjoyed with Madden 2003. Not Madden, but NHL 2003. And the soundtrack consists of songs by different groups like Default, Papa Roach, Jimmy Eat World, and Gob. Now, the songs are mostly relegated to the menu screen and stuff like that. But if you enjoy these songs, you're gonna essentially enjoy the soundtrack as a whole. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest, the soundtrack is pretty good. You know, but the it seems like the only gripe that I do have is something that a lot of these sports games are really guilty of, and that's the all the copy and pasting and all that, which means that like EA didn't like really take a lot of risk with the gameplay. For example, when it comes to NHL 2003, but I can honestly say that NHL 2003 is still a good game. You know what I'm saying, despite the copy and pasting thing that they did. You know, and I would honestly recommend NHL 2003 to anybody who likes hockey games, friends video games, and anybody who was a fan of the NHL franchise made by EA and stuff. As far as the score, I definitely give it an 8 out of 10. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, you can sound off in the comment section about NHL 2003, whether far as to regards to which aspects of it you like and everything, whether it's like the multiplayer or the franchise mode, whatever the case. And if you like this video, don't hesitate to click the thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification button. This is your boy Big Metro Fan 12 signing off.